morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video in the new apartment. So today I'm going to be doing another what I eat in a day video, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free. So I've already got my coffee in the freezer because I'm going to make some iced coffee. So I've got that going, and then I think I'm going to make a smoothie. Every day this week I've been having the same smoothie that I made in I think my last what I eat in a day video with like kale and spinach and stuff. I've just been swapping out like vanilla protein or chocolate protein, kind of doing something different. So today, since it's Saturday, I might actually just do kind of like a protein shake Frosty. I guess it's not really a smoothie if there's no like fruit or spinach in it or anything. But I've made this like a couple times too, where I just do like my protein powder and ice and some honey and like oat milk and stuff. And I think I might do that today since I have been having the kale and spinach like every other day this week. So I am going to go ahead and make that. I feel like I just can't call it a smoothie. A Frosty is kind of what it resembles. But so I just use my coffee protein and then I put my supplements in it. So collagen and my gut supplement. And then I did add chia seeds to this. You can also add flaxseed. I've done that before. But if you're picky about texture, then I would say probably don't add flaxseed and maybe not even chia seeds if you're not like a texture person. But texture doesn't really bother me with stuff like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, and my coffee's ready. So I'm probably gonna make that in a little bit. All right, well, it's been like 45 minutes maybe, and I haven't made my coffee yet because I started watching Outer Banks. And it's so good. And I have like binge watched like the whole first season. And I know the second season just came out and I'm already like 5 episodes in. And it's been like a day. It's been like a couple days since I even started watching Outer Banks in general. And I can't stop watching it. So I watched an episode while I drank like my smoothie thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to like get up and make my coffee. And honestly, probably do some stuff with the apartment because I've pretty much got everything unpacked except for a few boxes of like our clothes and our shoes because our closet space in our bedroom is like teeny tiny, especially for 2 people. So I haven't really figured out what to do with Ryan's clothes and my clothes and our shoes and stuff. But if you watch my last video, moving day, Ryan is actually sick. He tested positive for COVID. But he actually hasn't been here this week. He's been quarantining somewhere else. So I've been unpacking the house all by myself this week. So it's been a lot, but I've almost got everything unpacked. Except for the clothes and a couple like random boxes, but most of it's unpacked. But anyways, I'm going to make my coffee. As always, I used my Purity coffee. I made it like normal. I made it hot and then I just sat it in the freezer for a few minutes and let it cool down. Today, I'm still gonna be using my vanilla Planet oat milk. And then today I'm going to go back to using honey like I used to use for years and years and years. So I'm gonna put honey in it today. And yeah, that's it. Coffee's not that complicated. Okay, I am going to start working on our closet situation. These 2 boxes are my winter clothes. These 2 boxes are Ryan's, but this is our closet. Definitely not big enough for like me to hang like summer clothes and winter clothes and have all of Ryan's stuff. So we're trying to figure out where to put stuff. We do have baskets up here, which is nice, but that's about it. Okay, so I called Ryan tried to figure out what the heck to do about the closet situation and his clothes that I was unpacking and his shoes and all that stuff. And then I just finished measuring like all of these cabinets and then some of the cabinets like in our room and in the bathroom to try and find some like storage organization, because Lord knows we need to use like every inch of space that we have here. Like for instance, this is the current state of our utensil drawer. So I desperately need to get some organizers. So I've been just measuring a bunch of stuff, but I am hungry. So this isn't my actual lunch, but it's just a snack because I made it yesterday and then forgot that I had leftovers that I needed to eat first. So this is just my chickpea salad. I always have this at least once a week. So I'm just gonna eat a little bit of this because it's not lunchtime just yet, it's close. So I'm gonna eat some of this, and then for lunch, I'm going to have some like Greek wraps, some like Mediterranean wraps. So I'll show you those when I actually make those. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of this. All right, I have officially measured everything I needed to measure. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on lunch. So this is kind of a newer recipe I've been making, but it's kind of like a wrap pretty much, just kind of like a Greek / Mediterranean wrap, I guess. I used to make these in college actually, and I used to use pita bread, but now what I'm going to use today is these cassava flour tortillas, but they're very thin and they don't have a ton of flavor. So I've made these once before, and so I'm gonna make them again because I really like them. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Ready, so I just did salt and pepper and cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, olives, and then spread the hummus on the bottom. So yeah, I just kind of like wrap these up. I've also added spinach to these before in the past, so you can also do that. But yeah, they're really good. They're a new one that I've started making and I love them. So I'm also going to take some of my supplements as well. So with Ryan being sick, some of these vitamins are ones that we actually gave him to really boost his immune system. And then some of them you can actually take kind of as like a preventative measure. So I'm gonna take some of those as well as my normal ones. So this Viricid is what it's called. It's from Ortho Molecular Products. And this is one that my naturopath recommended. It's kind of like their protocol for COVID and or any illness. And then this BioFizz Immunity is also what they recommended. So these two products together is what we gave Ryan. And they basically just have higher dosages of like vitamin C and zinc. And then quercetin is another one. We also gave him like higher doses of D3, but my multivitamin actually has a high dose of D3 in it. So I was thankful that I've already kind of been taking a lot of good supplements for the past few months. So this one is specifically for viruses though. And then BioFizz Immunity is just for your immune system. It's kind of like those emergency packets, like those vitamin C emergency packets. That's what this one kind of is like. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those two with lunch, and then my Kidney Correct that I always take. And then I'll probably take my multivitamin. And I know not everyone believes in vitamins or supplements or anything, so that's okay if you don't want to take any, but if you're curious about supplements, this is the multivitamin that I take. It's from Pure Encapsulations, and it's the One multivitamin. And this was the one I was talking about where I already was getting a lot of like D3 and zinc and vitamin C and some other really good stuff from this one. So we started loading up Ryan with a multivitamin, the BioFizz Immunity, the virus one. But anyways, this is the multivitamin I take, and it's really good. So if you're curious about a good multivitamin, I take this one and really like it. You just take one a day. So I'll probably go ahead and take all of these while I have some food in my system. And then I will take my like heavy metal detox that I still take. And then I take one other immune system supplement. I'll take those with dinner probably. So these are what I take in case you're interested. Again, these two are the ones recommended from my naturopath in their practice. This is what they're giving out people, and that's what they're recommending for COVID. And then the Kidney Correct, you know, don't take this unless you actually have a kidney problem, so make sure you actually get checked by someone for that. But the multivitamin you can also use. I think it's great if you want to start with any type of vitamins or start trying to take any supplements. I would just strongly recommend just start with a multivitamin. It's easy and it gives you a good variety of different vitamins, so highly recommend that. My best friend Amanda, she just dropped off these shelves that my brother actually made for me when we were in college. Me and Amanda lived together and we needed some space in our apartment, but she still had them when she moved out and got married. So she brought them over to me because I was like, we desperately need more storage here. And I was like, we will take all the shelves that I can stick some baskets on and store stuff in. We'll take anything we can get, and look how perfectly these fit. So this is kind of like the little office-y desk space, and these suckers fit right here so well, like right on the money they fit. I have two of them, so I'll probably go ahead and drill these in and do like 2 shelves right there on that wall, and that would be great. We can kind of keep some stuff up there. So yeah, that's super exciting. So I've just kind of been working on the apartment today. There's still like so many things that I just don't know where to put it. But I have been like unpacking by myself this week, so I'm doing my best to like kind of unpack and just kind of make the executive decision on like where to put stuff and store stuff. So that's that. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start looking for a rug and then like some of the containers for like all the utensil drawers and stuff that I showed you earlier. So I'm gonna see what I can find. And then it'll be time for dinner in a couple hours. Pretty sure I have now worn something different 3 times today. But okay, I'm getting ready to make dinner, and I'm going to be making one of my favorite dinner recipes. It's basically just a chicken burrito bowl. You do make it in an Instant Pot, but it's super easy. And I'm sure you could make a variation of this if you just like baked the chicken and shredded it, but I'm gonna be making this one in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to get all the ingredients together and then get started on that. So that is it. So you can kind of dress this up the way you want with like cheese, sour cream, anything you want. Normally I don't do cheese, but I do have a vegan, dairy-free sour cream that I use. So I'll put some of that on it and then just mix it up, and it is super good and super easy. So if you have an Instant Pot, I highly recommend this one because it's really good and it's simple and it makes a lot. So normally this would still give Ryan and I like some leftovers, which is nice. So yeah. All right, it is time for dessert. I don't have any cookies like I've had the past couple weeks, but tonight I'm going to make basically like a chocolate frosty almost. So I'm gonna be using my NutriBullet again. I've been using my NutriBullet so much lately. So basically I'm just gonna put like ice, cocoa powder, oat milk, honey in this, blend it all up and have like a little chocolate frosty type concoction. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. So I've only made this like a couple times, but it's so good and it's so simple and like super easy and like such a solid, healthy alternative. in my opinion. I like it, so there's this recipe. I will link all the recipes that I've followed or anything like this that I've just kind of made up myself. I will put all of them in the description below like normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great week and I will see you in my next video.